Yo, what's cracking YouTube, just Jake here and welcome back to my channel for another GTA Online video. And today we have the release of the brand new Grotti Turismo Classic. Now like everybody knows, we are being drip fed these brand new vehicles from Rockstar, which came with the Special Vehicle Circuit DLC, which was an extension to the CUNNING STUNTS DLC. It fucking went out of my head then. But yeah, this is the extension to the CUNNING STUNTS DLC called the Special Vehicle Circuit, being drip fed vehicle by vehicle. As you can see, we did have the Progen GP1, then we had the Hijack Ruston, then we had the Bugatti Infernus Classic, and now we have the brand new Grotti Turismo Classic. Now this is the car that I've been most anticipated to get my hands on. I couldn't wait for this to come out. Apparently this is quicker than the Infernus Classic, and also better at handling. Now this Turismo is obviously based on an 80s Ferrari, and it is going to cost you $705,000, so quite a bit cheaper than the Infernus Classic also. So if we quickly go in here, we can have a quick look at it, and this looks fucking beautiful. So we're going to purchase this in white. We're going to get sent to my garage, and then I'm going to be in my personal mod shop, and I'm going to see what sort of customizations we can do to this motherfucker. So here we go guys, as you pull into your mod shop, you will see the Turismo Classic is in the Sports Classic class. Now like I said already, this car is fucking beautiful, man. I think this is the best looking vehicle that we've had so far in this DLC, and you know, it's obviously a classic vehicle. It is pulled from the 80s, and Rockstar have done a phenomenal job of designing this vehicle. So without any further ado, we're going to see what sort of customizations we can do to this bad boy. So we're going to start as always with 100% body armor, then we're going to go to the brakes, we're going to get race brakes, then we go to the bumpers. We get a good few options for the bumpers. We're going to start with the lightweight stock. I'm not going to name every single one of them, you can see what they're called, but I'm going to quickly flick down and see what one I'm going to go with. See, I don't like these. I don't like how they got the support bar at the front holding up that splitter. It's not my sort of thing, man. I don't think it suits the style of the vehicle, so it's going to be one without that. So it's going to be one of these top three, and they're all very similar, to be honest, man. None of them really stand out, but to be different, I think I'm going to go with this lightweight stock. And by the looks of it, we don't get any other options for the rear bumpers, which is unfortunate, but hey ho, that's what it is, man. And we're going to go down to the engine now, and we do get a chance to change the engine tunes, which we're going to get level 4, and for the engine block we get 2 extra options. We get the primary colour and the secondary colour. Personally, I think I'm going to go, I don't know, I might leave it stock. Do I leave it stock? No, actually what I'm going to do, I am going to go with a secondary colour. Next we're going to go down to the exhaust, and we get 4 additionals for this, and none of them really stand out again. I mean, the wide exhaust looks quite cool. It looks different to all the others. These ones look pretty much the same, just different colours basically. So what I am going to do, I'm going to go with this wide exhaust. So next we go on to the hood. We get good amount of options for the hood. Wow, we can have racing stripes, holy fuck. Nice. Don't know what that's got to do with the hood, but we've got the racing stripe. It looks pretty cool. The vented hood. Again, I'm not going to call out what each one of them are called. You can see what they're called. But it looks like we get a variation, 2 different variations. We get obviously that one, the racer hood. Then we get the racer hood with stripe, GT hood with stripe. So you know, running theme going there. I'm not a massive fan of the racer stripe. You know, I think again it doesn't really go with the style of the vehicle. But some people might like it, but me personally I don't. I do like this GT hood though, so I'm going to go with that. So next we're going to go on to the lights. I'm going to purchase the Xeon headlights. Oh, they're pop-up too. Look at that bad boy, motherfucker. Didn't know they were pop-up, but now I do. I'm going to skip past the neon kit because you don't have neon kits on these sort of vehicles. And if you do, there's something wrong with you. But next I go on to the plate. I'll just quickly change that to the blue on white. For the respray primary colour, we're going to get a classic colour on this bitch. I'm feeling blue because I've got a feeling that every other motherfucker that's bought this vehicle is going to have it in red or yellow. I don't know why, but I you know, that's my thought. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with like a light blue, maybe an ultra blue if I can get my hands on that. Ultra blue. Now ultra blue looks quite cool, man. I like that. Maybe a racing blue. Oh, man, do I want racing blue or ultra blue? I think ultra blue might be a bit too bright. Fuck it, man. I'm going to go with a racing blue. I think that looks the nicest. Like I said, I think the ultra blue is a little bit too bright. Now for the secondary colour, also going to classic. This is obviously going to change the wing mirrors, isn't it? Yes, it is. I don't think it changes anything else. Obviously, if you've got a racing stripe, it's going to change that. But for me, I'm going to leave that black. So we move on to the trim colour. Obviously, this is going to be the interior. At the moment, we've got a graphite. I'm feeling white for this, man. But then again, we've got grotty written on the dashboard, and it looks like that's going to stay white. So maybe I won't make it white. We're going to quickly have a little scroll down anyway and see what sort of colours match the interior. So I have made my decision. I am going to go with ice white. I think that looks pretty cool, even though the grotty badge there is also in white. You can still kind of see it, and I think it just looks hot, man. It looks nice, especially with the blue on the exterior as well. Yeah, I think they go well together. Look at that. Yes, it does. In my opinion, that looks fucking hot as shit. Next, we've got an option for a sun strip, and I think I'm going to give this a miss. Next, we've got side skirts. I'm not sure if I'm going to change these, to be honest. Yeah, because they just change them black. I'm going to leave my stock skirts on. Now for the spoiler, again, I really like the look of this stock spoiler, so I doubt I'm going to change it. And look at that. If you go for none, that does take away your traction bonus. And so it's just as well that stock spoiler looks fucking shit hot, and you get your traction bonus with it as well, which is nice. You got the we've got the secondary colour. Wait. I still think the stock one looks best. That looks quite nice too. The GT wing looks cool. They all look quite nice. They all suit the car quite well. But in my opinion, these actually look quite nice as well. But like I was saying, I think the stock one looks the nicest still. It's so much to choose from. Damn. Nah, fuck it, man. I'm going to stay with the stock spoiler. I think that looks the best, in my opinion, anyway. So now we move on to the transmission. Obviously, you want to get a race transmission. Turbo, we're going to get turbo tuning. And for the wheels, the stock wheels at the moment look quite nice. But I am going to change them because I want all chrome. That looks like that's alloy with chrome trim. So, fuck. They do look quite nice, man. I don't know if I want to change them. Do I want to change them? Fucking hell, mate. You've just got so much to choose from. I mean, they give you such nice stock rims. You kind of don't want to choose them. But, you know, compared to the Infernus Classic rims, stock rims, are fucking immense. There's no way, not even a doubt in my mind that I was keeping the stock rims on that. But for this, it's kind of 50-50. I do like them, but I think I could also change them as well because I don't love them that much. So I am going to go into sport and chrome. Have a quick look at these. See, I think these all look a bit too modern for it, you know, and ruins the look of the car, in my opinion. So I don't think I'm going to grab any from the sports category. I'm going to have a look in muscle because they're a little bit more old school looking. See, then the wheels, the actual rim is too small. See where the rim is a little bit bigger on there, so you go into muscle and the rim shrinks a little bit, and that puts me off a bit, you know. But some of these look quite nice. They look quite cool on it. The Drag SPL, I actually really like them on this vehicle. Shit, man. Yeah, fuck it, let's go with them. They actually look quite nice. The Drag SPL in chrome. Next we go down to the tyres. What tyre design? Do I want that? That looks quite nice, but then again it doesn't. I think it looks better without, so we're going to leave it without. Obviously we're going to purchase the bulletproof tyres. And to finish off the build, as always, we're going to go into windows and purchase the light smoke window tint. So we go, my dudes, out on the mean streets of Los Santos in my brand new Turismo Classic, and this vehicle looks fucking beautiful, man. In blue it looks quite nice. I don't think it looks the best in blue actually, even though it does look fucking hot in blue. I think red is probably the best colour for this vehicle, but I just wanted to be a little bit different because I think everybody else is going to choose red, in my opinion, for this vehicle. So I went with something a little bit different, got the racing blue, and also the ice white on the interior looks fucking sexy as fuck. These rims, I was 100% sold on them on the inside, but now I've brought it out, you know, I'm having second thoughts on them, to be honest, so I might change them at a later date, but for now they all do. They still look quite nice. They still keep the retro feel of the vehicle, which is good. And yeah, so let's have a little test drive, see how it performs, or not how it performs, but you know, just a rough guess on how it's going to perform, you know, in free mode and maybe even races. But to start off, The acceleration seems pretty good. The sound of it is fucking immense. It just sounds so nice. And as you can see, I'm picking up speed quite nicely in this, so I think this is going to be very competitive in the sports classic class races. And I wonder if you're going to be able to use this in sports races, because in some sports races I believe you can use the Sterling GT. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but I'm pretty sure in some sports races you can use the Sterling GT, which is pretty cool. That's, you know, throws something a little bit different into the mix. So maybe you can even use this in the sports races, and I think it'll be quite competitive, especially with some of the sports cars in that class, man. But yeah, it does feel quite good. Acceleration seems a little bit slow, a little bit sluggish, but nothing drastic. I mean, it is pretty good. It's still quite quick off the line by the seams of it, and it picks up speed quite nicely. And you know, just weaving through traffic, it just feels smooth as fuck, man. You know, it's going through effortlessly, so it's quite nice. I am going to try and take a corner now and just see how it holds. You know, the turning's quite heavy on it. But as you know, you got to expect with these older style vehicles. But it's nowhere near as bad as the Infernus going around the corner, man. The Infernus Classic, that is, going around the corner. I mean, that's got a turning circle of a fucking tank, man. I don't want to go around any corners. But at least this has got some sort of movement in it, and the brakes don't seem like they're made of biscuits either, which is another plus. But anyway, that's enough of me rabbiting on about this vehicle. I'm overly impressed with it. The customizations is a plus. The looks alone, just from stock, is a plus, man. The acceleration seems a bit sluggish, but it's nothing to worry about. Top speed, I say top speed, but it seems like it picks up speed quite nicely. Handling's a little bit dodgy, but again, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Overall, I think this vehicle is definitely worth purchasing. If you haven't bought the Infernus Classic or this Turismo Classic, and you're deciding which one to buy, personally I'd go with the Turismo Classic, because I think it's better looking, and also I think it's a better performer as well. But yeah, like I said, enough of me going on about this vehicle. Top car, not very expensive, but that is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash a motherfucking like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more GTA 5 content. And until next time, guys, I'm out. Adios.